So this is going to be in regards to communication. This is from D on YouTube. So my son's mother doesn't respond to text, calls, or emails from me. She refuses all communication. She prevents my court-ordered visitation. What can I do?
And can't
So in
afford
the
an
state of
attorney.
Indiana, what do you do in a situation like this?
Okay, well, one of the things he says at the end is that he can't afford an attorney. In the state of Indiana, you don't necessarily have to have an attorney to go to court. We have what we call like templates, where you can actually go to the clerk's office. Well, you can't go now because the court's kind of closed because of COVID. But these templates are online where you can fill them out and you can file them with the court. And so even if mom is not or preventing you from visiting or parenting with your child and not responding to text messages, you can put that particular issue within your petition, and that will be addressed by the court. Now, I recently had a situation very similar to this where mother would not obey any of the court orders, and the judge told her, listen, if we have to come back to court about this one more time, I'm going to change custody. He's going to have sole physical custody, and you can have the parenting time. That kind of got her on the right track, and she unblocked him and started responding to his text messages. In that, he did get joint physical custody as well.
I think the biggest point is if you're struggling with it, number one is we're in 2022 now. All of the resources are available and out there. COVID may make it more challenging if yep. you don't want to use technology. You can't. Their help center might not be open, that type of thing. Mm-hmm. But the biggest thing, what Deidra just said, is you have to do something. Yeah. If you're not represented by an attorney, at minimum, you need to figure out how to get in front of the judge and say, hey, this is what's going on. Because mm-hmm. nothing's going to change unless you get in front of a judge. And from my experience, 80 to 90% of parties are unrepresented in the state of California in family court. If mm-hmm. you're not represented, the judge is going to give you a little leeway if maybe something's not perfect, but you show up in front of them and you say, I'm not getting my parenting time you gave to him. And the minute the judge says that on the record, you ask how I can get the transcript from the court reporter, and you make sure you get a copy of it. And if it continues, then you file again immediately and say, hey, Your Honor, this is what you said last time, or this is what your colleague said last time. I'm asking for this change to occur.
Yeah, absolutely. And sometimes we fail to realize that judges are human. And so when they put an order in and they personally sign their name on that order that you must do this, and the mother comes back and she's not obeying what that particular judge has ordered her to do, she's human. Yeah. That judge is human. And he or she is going to feel like, are you disrespecting not only the court, but you're disrespecting me as the judicial officer who put this order in, and you cannot just willy-nilly change orders because you feel like you have the power and the right to do so. You're not in the position to do so. I am.
Yeah, and I talk about this regularly. The caseload that judges have. In some Indiana counties, these judges are handling a wide variety of cases. Out here in most counties, we'll say in Orange County, one of the cases, I think they're north of, there's 19 or 21, I believe is the number of mm-hmm. judges who just handle family court decisions. They each see 70 to 100 cases a week. So you get that transcript and you put in there like, hey, Your Honor, so last time you said this is what was going to happen. Attached is the transcript from the hearing. Mm-hmm. I would like this to occur now because things have not changed.
Absolutely.
Because if you don't do that, there's a good chance, I think judges usually lean on the side of not making major changes. Mm-hmm. So you got to remind them of what happened. And I think this is where a lot of pro se dads go wrong is rather than saying little nudge, hey, Your Honor, here's exactly what you said 3 months ago. Uh-huh. You just go in without a transcript, without anything, and you demand the change to occur.
Yeah.
Judges don't want to look like liars. They're, like you said, they're human. They're not. They're sitting up on the bench above everyone. Setting the rules. I know some are extremely formal and require you to do all these silly things. Yeah. But they're human at the end of the day.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're the people, and it's the people we went to law school with. It's mm-hmm. the people that we go to these bar events and they're there socializing, having a beer with us.
Absolutely.
So as a pro se litigant, you have to remember that they're human.